All right, so I want to talk a little bit more about working with numeric variables. So I've got three variables here. One is called num1, another one num2. So those are just three separate variables that I've named. They got some values in them. So there's different math you can do. You can subtract, you can multiply. Let's say we wanted to add those three numbers, or let's say we want to add the first two and then divide by the third one. So I'm going to declare another variable to do that. Say result equals num1. So you can do add, subtract, multiply, divide. And we'll divide, which is the forward slash. And let's echo this out so we can see what we got. So notice the division sign is there. Multiplication in PHP would be the asterisk. So that would take these two numbers and multiply it by the third. So if we take those, it should be 170 divided by 10 should be 17, but it's probably not going to give us that result. So I'll talk about why that is. Notice it gives us 35. So you can work with math and PHP, but there's order of operations. So it's going to multiply and divide first, and then it's going to add and subtract. So if we wanted to take these two numbers and divide it by the third one, we'd have to do maybe going back to algebra where we might have learned this before. We put stuff in parentheses, it'll do that first. So if we don't do that, it's going to divide this num2 by num3. It's going to give us 75, and it's going to add, 15, and it's going to add 20 to it. So to force it to add these two numbers first, you can just use parentheses in conjunction with the multiplication, division, add, subtract. I want to show you one other thing about this. So now it's giving us the 17 that if we plug this into a calculator, we'd probably expect. But if you're doing math, if you want, you can just do it right in the echo statement. I'll show you what I mean. Instead of declaring another variable and doing that, let's say we just want to add those three numbers up and print those out. We could do it right in an echo statement. We could say num1 plus num2. So again, it's up to you as a programmer as to what style you like. If you like to declare a variable and do it separately in a separate line of code, but if we echo the addition of these three numbers, it should just do the math and echo out the result. So whichever way you like to do it is up to you. It can get a little complicated when you start combining it with echoes, but this is just doing exactly what the code's telling it. Add this to that, and then echo the result out.